Welcome back to Superstar Glam. Today's video, I thought it'd be a fun video. All the products that I will not be purchasing. I've been discovering a lot of new channels here on YouTube, and I'm really excited because that definitely it has motivated me, and it has inspired me to kind of create different content here on my channel. I think as much as we share all of the products that we purchase, we haul, we love, at least for me, I don't ever talk about stuff that I'm not interested or that I won't be purchasing for whatever reason. So I thought it'd be fun. It's definitely nothing against any of the makeup companies that I am going to be mentioning. Nothing against them personally or against the brand. It's just as far as my makeup collection goes, I think that like I have a good amount, I have a good variety. So I am now at the point where I can be selective. I don't have to go out and get all the palettes because I don't have them in my collection. So that is kind of where I hesitate if I really want to spend my money on a certain item, you know? So again, nothing negative, nothing against the companies themselves. It's just where I'm at and my preference, and establishing what I like and I don't like. I think these are good videos to also give you as a viewer the same options, whether you want to spend your money on a product or pass on it. If you're interested to see the items that I will not be purchasing, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to go into Sephora and check out the items that they have arrived. And the first product that I see here is the NARS. What is it called? It is called the Narcissist Wanted Eyeshadow Palette. Honestly, I'm kind of over the warm shadow palettes. It is a beautiful palette, and the only reason why I'd be tempted to buy it is just because it is from NARS. I want to have a variety of palettes, but it is $59. I'm not sure that I would even use it, as much as I would like to use it, just because again, it's just another warm palette. Another palette that I will not be purchasing is from Too Faced, and it is the white chocolate bar. Again, I'm kind of over the collection. The colors really don't draw me in. It's a lot of pastel colors. It's not something that calls my name and says, I need to have those shadows. I'm just not that interested in this palette, and it is $49 as well. So for that price, I would rather spend it on something else or something that I really don't have in my collection that I would get more use out of. The next item that I will not be purchasing is from Urban Decay. It is their new Distortion eyeshadow palette. Now it is a beautiful palette. It looks really beautiful, and I like the idea behind it. It is a pricey palette. It is $48. I love the idea behind it of having transforming shadows, but I think that at this point, when they have decided to launch this, I think for me personally, I already have a lot of products that do a lot of transforming shadows. So I like the idea behind it and the creativity. I think that if they would have launched this maybe at the beginning of the year, this would have been a hit and this would have sold out. But because I already have a lot of items in my collection that kind of do the same thing, I'm not interested. Okay, the next item is again from a Too Faced. It's the chocolate gold eyeshadow palette. It actually looks beautiful, and if I was doing this based on on just packaging alone, I would definitely always get Too Faced products because, um, you know, no one can deny that they actually kill it when it comes to packaging. They're beautiful. I mean, it's a chocolate bar with gold melted on it. I mean, it's beautiful just to even have it as display. But the reality is that it is a lot of metallic shades. They're beautiful. There's a lot of like golds and shimmers. I think it says that it has matte and metallic eyeshadows infused with real gold and cocoa powder. It's very fancy. It's I think it's a way of getting people to wanna have it just because it's infused with those items. But again, reality is I have plenty of shimmer eyeshadows that I, one, need to use more, and two, I just don't have the need for another shimmering palette. So for that reason, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna skip it. So what else can I see here that I will not be purchasing? Okay. Next item I will not be purchasing, and this actually crushes me because it is from Kat Von D. I'm a big fan. If you've been following me on my channel for a while now, you know that I pretty much pick up all her collections just because I am a collector of her products. But this one, I just can't justify purchasing this item. It's a $36 for the Metal Crush Extreme Highlighter. I already own the Alchemist highlighting powder, whatever it's called. I just don't need these shades, and reality is that they're a little more unnatural. It has like pinky purple tones, orangey pink tones. I don't know. The point is that I wouldn't get much use of this palette, so for that reason, I, as much as it pains me, I'm not going to be purchasing this palette at all. Okay, now we're going to go into Ulta. From Ulta, I'm seeing a lot of items that I actually do want to pick up. So, okay, here's an item that I won't be purchasing, and it's a shame, you know, because I really love Tarte products, but this is the Tartelette Toasted Eyeshadow Palette. Again, it's another warm palette. I've seen a lot of reviews and swatches on this palette already, and it doesn't impress me. It's not something that, I mean, even the shimmery are not as vibrant or as metallic or shimmery as any other palettes that I already have in my collection. So I think that for me, the Tartist Pro palette, since I already have that palette, I don't feel the need to go out and purchase this warm palette. I don't know, maybe if I had different shades, maybe I would probably want to get it, but it's a warm palette, so I'm going to skip on that. The other one is the Mega Glow, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting palette. And it's a shame too because I love the fact that it's a entire palette with 4 highlighters. But again, we're talking about highlighters that we don't use on a daily basis. I think that this would have been a better deal if they would have included all the original highlighter, Precious Petals, and 3 of the other, like the newer shades that they launched that are more on the natural side. I think that would have been a better palette, and I would have definitely purchased it, no problem. But the fact that they're including like the blue shades and green shades, for that reason, I know I'm not going to use it on a daily basis. I just rather not spend it or buy it and just have it sit in my collection. Here's another palette that I just can't see myself spending $55 to purchase. It is the Urban Decay Heavy Metals Metallic Eyeshadow Palette. Again, I think Urban Decay is kind of falling behind. It's kind of like coming out with these products a little too late. I think they're more like toppers transforming shadows. They say they're metallic eyeshadow. Yeah, that they're the metallic eyeshadow palette. I've seen some swatches on this palette and I'm just not impressed. It doesn't justify, it doesn't give me a reason to purchase $55 for that palette. I think I have a lot better products in my collection that makes me want to just skip on this one. And then the last place I'm just going to like quickly search in is Instagram. I love following Trend Mood 1. They're definitely, if you haven't followed them, you definitely need to, because they're like the latest on all the makeup products and launches. So the next item is from GLOWGLOW. It's the glitter. It's the Gravity Mud Firming Treatment Mask. I mean, at some point we have to draw the line. Glitter in our skincare. What benefits does it really have? I don't find it benefiting. You know, it's not like I will want to walk around outdoors with the glitter mask. So yeah, I'll skip on that. Thank you. Okay, so here's another item that is from Kat Von D. I like the idea though behind it. Again, for collector's purposes, I would purchase it, but at this point, even that to me feels like a waste of money. It is the Kat Von D Metal Matte Mini Palette. I think that if you missed out on the original Metal Matte Palette, this is a good product for you, because it gives you kind of like a taste of the shadows that were in the original palette. They give you the matte and the metallic shades. The shades that they chose are actually some of like my favorite from the palette, except for like a few other ones, but again, these are all the shades that are already included in my palette, that for that reason I'm going to skip on it. But if I would have missed out on it, I would have definitely wanted to get my hands on this, the mini version. And that was pretty much it for all the products that I will not be purchasing. Again, nothing against the company. It just didn't add anything better that I already have. All of these products are kind of maybe even I'm able to duplicate them in my current collection. So for that reason, I'm just going to skip on these items and save my money on items that I really do need, or even repurchases. I have plenty of items that I continue to repurchase because I truly love them. So again, you know, I'm at a point where I am very selective on what I get. I do still splurge and get products that just because I love to support, if it's a collaboration with another fellow YouTuber, you know, or my favorite brands. I like to do that as well. But again, what I've mentioned is just things that I don't feel I need currently. And for that reason, I won't be purchasing that. So I really hope that you enjoyed this type of video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.